today's meditation, the 10th of September. You're very welcome. As always, we start our meditation by paying respect. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Saranang Gacchami. So always it's important to start our meditation by paying respect, because what we pay respect to, we open the heart to, and this is the energy which can come in. So a Buddhist, Christian, whoever can pay respect in their own way, and if we have no particular spiritual tradition, lineage, we can simply pay respect to all that is holy in the universe. So now we close the eyes, we open the heart. We bring our awareness to the body, being aware of the sensations of the body, being aware of the body posture. If we can sit with legs crossed, it's good, it's a very stable posture. If not, we can sit normally on a chair. The important thing is the back should be comfortably straight, not too stiff and not too loose. We can try to visualize ourselves sitting here like this, where we send our attention, we send our mental energy. So by visualizing our own body, we're sending the attention, the energy back to our own body. We bring the attention to the breathing. We can focus at the nose, where we feel the air come in and go out, just keeping the attention at that one point, at the gateway. Or we can focus at the abdomen, where we feel the abdomen rising on the in-breath, falling on the out-breath. So we can decide where we like to keep our attention, and then we keep the attention there. We don't go from one to the other. If we have a mantra, we can use a mantra. It can be very helpful to keep the mind centered. In the Thai forest tradition, we use the mantra Buddho. Buddho is a Pali word. It means the state of mind of the Buddha, state of mind of the enlightened beings. It has a threefold translation. It's translated as the knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. We breathe in, silently repeating in the mind, Bud. We breathe out, Do. A Christian can use a Christian mantra, such as breathing in, yay, breathing out, sus, silently repeating in the mind. Or there are many other mantras we could use, or we can use no mantra, just simply being aware. Being aware of the breathing, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind, and always keeping the mind in the present. If we send the mind to the past, maybe anger comes up in the mind, or maybe sadness. If we send the mind to the future, maybe anxiety. So we keep the mind only in the present. And if we want to develop the wisdom to see, to know reality, we can see it only in the present. So keeping our attention on the breathing, anchoring the attention to the breathing, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind, being aware of whatever contacts the mind. The mind is always being contacted through 6 ways: through the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, the body, and through what forms in the mind itself, what forms at the heart itself. Thoughts, feelings, memories, moods, states of mind. We observe all these contacts with the mind from outside, from inside, and we simply let them go. We don't react, we observe, and we let them pass, we let them go. Usually we react to whatever contacts the mind. It's a habit we have all our life. If we observe our heart, we can see that when we react with attachment, with desire, it's like we throw this heart in all directions. I want this, I want that. We kick this heart around like a football. When we react with aversion, with dislike, with anger, we squeeze, we burn our own heart. And so between the 2 extremes of throwing this heart in all directions, squeezing, burning the heart finds no peace. The heart finds no relief. The untrained mind does not know what peace is. The untrained mind does not know how to find peace. So we have to train the mind. We train the mind in what we call mindfulness. Mindfulness means to know, to be aware. What is contacting the mind right now, from outside, from inside. We train ourselves to know, to be aware, and to have the wisdom to let it go. A thought appears in the mind. We observe it. We don't react. We watch it appear. We watch it disappear. Memories, feelings appear in the mind. We don't react. We watch them appear. We watch them disappear. We simply observe without taking interest. If we take interest in what forms in the heart, we make more of it, we make more of them. One thought comes up in the mind like a bubble in the mind. If we take interest, either with like or dislike, we create more of these thought bubbles. A memory comes up in the mind. If we take interest, we create a whole story in the mind. And the heart becomes clogged and cluttered. But just watching, just observing, letting go, the heart becomes clear and open. Just knowing, watching what appears, watching it disappear, the heart clears itself, cleans itself. Just keeping the attention anchored to the breathing, knowing the breathing in, knowing the breathing out, keeping the mind within this body, keeping the mind in the present. The mind clears itself out, cleans itself out. Usually we scatter our attention in all directions. And when we scatter our attention in all directions, we scatter our mental energy. And so we feel drained, depleted. Now in our meditation practice, we train ourselves to keep our attention on our own body, our own mind, but not following the mind. The mind becomes energized, the heart becomes recharged. Whenever we become aware that the mind has run away with a lot of thinking, whenever we become aware that the mind has started dreaming and has drifted away, we simply re-establish our mindfulness, bring the attention back to the breathing, knowing and letting go, always with patience. If the mind runs away 1,000 times, we have the patience to bring the mind back 1,000 times. Back to the breathing, back to the body, back to the present. We continue like this. All the disturbance, agitation in the mind will settle out. It's like we stop to put fuel on the fire. All the clutter in the mind will fall away, fade away. Instead of being scattered in all directions, the mental energies become a steady stream of attention directed inward. The energies become unified and harmonized. We feel a great sense of harmony in the body. The body feels light and at ease. We have a refined sense of ease and comfort in the body that we never could have imagined. And we feel a great sense of harmony in the mind. The mind feels simply at peace. The heart becomes calm, cool, clear and collected. The energies become unified. The heart becomes unified. The heart becomes whole, no longer fragmented, scattered. The heart becomes whole. We become wholehearted. We find a deep inner peace, a refined peace that we never knew before. It's like the mind sees itself for the first time. The mind starts to become trained. The mind starts to know what peace is, how to find peace. We find peace simply by observing our own heart, not reacting, simply letting go. The heart clears itself, cleans itself. The purpose of meditation simply is peace. We stop to energize all the agitation, disturbance in our own mind. The clutter in the mind falls away, fades away, leaving the heart at peace. The Buddha taught that peace is the highest happiness. In our practice, we develop peace, we develop wisdom. It takes wisdom to reach the highest happiness of the highest peace. As we practice our meditation, as we progress in our practice, the inner peace becomes deeper and more refined, and the wisdom can become deeper and more refined. As the wisdom becomes deeper and more refined, the inner peace becomes deeper and more refined again. So step by step, we develop peace, we develop wisdom. In the beginning, we need to have the wisdom to know, simply to watch our own mind. Know what is contacting the mind, know what is forming in the mind, and let it go. Have the wisdom to let it go. As we unify our mental energies, we feel a lightness in the body, and we see an inner brightness. This is because the energies which we are unifying, intensifying, are themselves bright energies. The prana of the universe is a bright energy. We are all connected together in this ocean of light. We unify, intensify our own inner energies. They become strong enough that we can actually feel our own inner energies. They become bright enough that we can see our own inner energies. And when we start to feel this inner lightness, we start to see this inner brightness, we become much more enthusiastic, much more confident. Whatever is the state of mind, we observe it, we let it go. We observe the enthusiasm, this confidence, we let it go. All states of mind pass away if we let them go, leaving the mind simply at peace, leaving the heart at peace. We keep our attention still with the breathing, anchored to the breathing, knowing the breathing in, knowing the breathing out. We are aware of the lightness of the body. We observe it, we let it go. We are aware of the mind becoming brighter. We observe it, we let it go. Just as we observe the breathing at the nose or the abdomen, we don't try to control or force the breathing. We observe it, we let it go. When the inner light appears, we observe it, we let it go. We don't try to control or force. Keeping our attention on the breathing and letting go. The inner light is in fact the inner breathing, the inner refined breathing. At a later point in our practice, the mind automatically takes the inner breathing as its meditation object. It becomes mindfulness of breathing, of the inner breathing. But now we're still paying attention to the breathing at the nose or the abdomen. We just observe each breath as they come in, as they go out, always keeping the mind in the present. The inner light may come gradually, with the mind gradually becoming brighter. Sometimes the light can come as a flicker of light, as if someone is moving a curtain. Sometimes the light can come all at once, in a great flood of light. The body can be flooded with light, as if turning on a light switch, leaving us super awake, super alert, super alive. Whatever way the light appears, we observe it and we let it go. Just keeping the attention on the breathing, knowing and letting go. And in letting go, the inner light becomes brighter and brighter, stronger and stronger. In time, it fills the entire body. And when we have our inner light firmly established, we have our own inner lantern firmly established. We have our own inner lantern, our own inner torch, to light our way on our spiritual journey, the journey inward. We are no longer spiritually blind. The inner eye has inner light to see. We are no longer sleepwalking. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we become more and more awake. The mantra Buddho means the knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. Just knowing the breathing, letting go, knowing the body, letting go, knowing what is forming at the heart, letting go. The heart becomes brighter and brighter. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we become more and more awake. Buddha, the knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. Just always watching, letting go, knowing what is forming in the mind, watching it appear, not reacting, watching it disappear. The heart clears itself, becomes more calm, more cool, more clear, more collected. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, it becomes more and more cool. The inner light is like the light of the moon. It's cooling to the inner eye. The light of the sun is hot. If we look to the sun, we burn our eyes. But the inner light is cooling. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, it becomes cooler and cooler. And as we progress in our practice, it becomes much more enjoyable for the mind to rest within. When we started our practice, the mind always wanted to go to the outside, find some stimulation, some distraction on the outside. But as we practice, it becomes more pleasant for the mind simply to rest within. We find an inner oasis of peace. Outside may be chaos, but inside we have our own oasis of peace, our own inner sanctuary. We find a wellspring at the heart, a wellspring of cool, clear, fresh life energy, light energy. And we can drink deeply from our own inner well, drinking peace, drinking joy, drinking happiness. Always knowing, always letting go, always watching over the heart. In time, the mind will automatically change from being aware of the breathing at the nose, at the abdomen. The mind will automatically go to the heart. We don't control or force it. It happens in its own time. Until then, we keep our attention at the breathing, just knowing. Knowing the breathing, knowing the body, knowing the heart. Always letting go. As we practice, the heart becomes more and more energized. The wellspring at the heart becomes a fountain. And when the heart becomes a fountain like this, we always feel we are overflowing from within. Our inner cup is overflowing. So we don't need to chase after pleasures on the outside, because inside we have this fountain of happiness, fountain of peace, fountain of joy. And we can see we have something very special inside. We don't need to believe because we read it in a book or because someone told us. We can see, we can feel this inner fountain of divine energy. And so we become more dignified, we know we are carrying something very special inside. We have a greater sense of self-worth, self-esteem. We also become more humble because we can see everyone else is the same, everyone else has the same. Just watching the breathing, watching the body, watching the heart. The heart becomes more and more at peace. The heart becomes more cool, more clear. The heart becomes stronger, more powerful. And so when we practice metta, spreading loving kindness, first we spend some time to make the heart at peace, just watching the breathing, watching the body, watching the heart, always letting go. The heart becomes more and more at peace, and the heart becomes more powerful. The inner fountain becomes more powerful. And this energy now we can share with the world in the practice of spreading kindness, spreading metta, spreading loving kindness. We focus at the heart chakra as we breathe in with the intention, may I be happy. As we breathe in, the heart becomes energized. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow with the intention, may all beings be happy. And we can really feel the energy building up at the heart and overflowing from the heart. It's not imagination. And we can control the direction of overflow. So now breathing in, energizing the heart with the intention, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings in front. May all beings in front be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings on our right side. May all beings on my right be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings behind. May all beings behind be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings on our left side. May all beings on my left be happy. And as we do this practice, we can feel the energy field of the heart becoming wider and wider, stronger and stronger. Breathing in, energizing the heart. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings above. May all beings above be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings below. May all beings below be happy. And we do the same in the 4 diagonal directions. This you can do by yourselves. Just breathing in, may I be happy. Breathing out, may all beings in these directions be happy. In our spiritual practice, we get to know our heart very well. If we have anger, we lose our cool. The heart becomes hot. Spreading metta will cool the heart down. If we have anxiety, the heart is shaky, insecure. Spreading metta will make the heart secure. If the heart is heavy and dark, spreading metta will make the heart light and bright. If we have some negative state of mind, the heart is not clean, spreading metta will wash the heart, clear and clean the heart. The energy comes up through the heart like water through a fountain, washing the heart, cleaning the heart. Cleaning the entire energy field from us, radiating to the world around us, uplifting the world around us. And so we get great benefit from this practice here and now, because it brings us great peace and joy to do this practice. We get the benefits in the future, because what we give to the universe will give us back many times over. And this practice contributes greatly to world peace. If we radiate anger, anxiety, what does the world become full of? We make the heart at peace. We energize the heart, and we spread this peaceful energy of kindness, compassion to the world. We contribute greatly to world peace. And even now, while we do this practice, we can see it's very good, but we don't yet see the full extent. The time will come when we leave this body. We will look back on our life experience, and we will see how much good we did with this habit of spreading metta, this practice we do now. And we will be amazed that we did so much good for the world and for ourselves with this simple practice. And now we can observe the heart. How does the heart feel? Does it feel more at peace, more open, more cool, more clear, more refined? Or do we have a lot of boredom and frustration? Whatever way the heart feels, we observe it and we let it go. And doing this much can be a full metta practice by itself. Now we've been sitting 40 minutes. Just doing this much can be a full metta practice by itself. If we have 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, we can spend the first half of this time making the heart at peace, energizing the heart. And the second half of this time we can spend radiating this peaceful energy to the world. If we do this much, it's already very wonderful. If we have a little more time, we can continue. We visualize the planet Earth at the Heart Chakra with the intention, may all beings on this earth be at peace. May all beings on this earth, on land, in the waters, in the air, may all beings be at peace. From young to old, male, female, human, non-human, may all beings be at peace. Wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings on this earth. We put the image of the solar system at the heart chakra, wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings throughout the solar system. Without limit, without exception, may all beings throughout the solar system be at peace. We put the image of the galaxy at the heart chakra. Wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings throughout this galaxy. And finally, we have no more images, no more pictures. We have the intention, the idea that the whole universe is contained within this heart chakra. And we wish happiness and peace for all beings throughout the whole universe. Without limit, without exception, may all beings throughout this entire universe be at peace. May all beings be happy. This heart can become an ocean of peace, ocean of kindness, ocean of compassion. It can fill the entire universe. It can contain the entire universe. Wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings throughout this entire universe. We wish happiness for our spiritual teachers. We share the merits we make from the good actions that we do with our spiritual teachers, wishing them long life and good health. We wish happiness for our mother and father. We share our merits with our parents, wishing them peace, wishing them happiness. And wherever they are, living or deceased, they get the energy now radiating from our heart. We wish happiness for all our family, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews, may all our family be at peace. We wish happiness for the angels watching over us. We share our merits with the angels watching over us, with all the higher beings in our area, and they rejoice. As we do this practice, we get friends in high places. We wish happiness for all beings who are friendly to us. We wish happiness for all beings who are not friendly to us. May all beings be happy. We wish happiness for all beings who we have ever harmed in the past. By mind we ask forgiveness. We wish happiness for all beings who have ever harmed us, and we completely forgive. And as we forgive, the heart becomes lighter, brighter, more cool, more clear, more free. Wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings throughout the entire universe. May all beings throughout this universe be at peace. And now we zoom back down, we put the image of the galaxy back at the heart chakra. Wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings throughout this galaxy. We put the image of the solar system at the heart chakra, wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings throughout the solar system. We put the image of the earth at the heart, wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings on this earth. May all beings on this earth be at peace. May all beings be happy. And finally, we zoom down to our own heart chakra. Try to see the heart chakra. We visualize the heart chakra as a ball of white light with the intention, may this heart be at peace, bright and cool and clear. May this heart be at peace. And we observe, how is the heart now? Does it feel more at peace, more refined, more cool, more clear, more spacious? Whatever way the heart feels, we observe it and we let it go. As we practice more and more, the heart will open up like the petals of a flower, become bright and cool and clear and wide. We can't control or force it. We just do our duty, taking care of our own heart, and the results come in their own time. And now we become aware again of the body posture. Try to visualize yourself sitting here, being aware of the posture, being aware of the sensations of the body. We bring the right hand slowly to the right knee, being aware of all the movements. We bring the left hand slowly to the left knee, being aware of all the movements. And we can try to visualize ourselves sitting here. These movements of the hands help the mind to come out of meditation smoothly. We bring the right hand to the Heart Chakra. The left hand joins the right hand, palms together. And now the heart is very strong, very bright. And with this strong, bright heart, we make the intention to continue our spiritual practice, which means to avoid doing evil, to do good, and to purify the heart. We bring the hands to the forehead in gratitude and respect. And back down to the legs. And in your own time, whenever you're ready, we open the eyes and we keep the heart open. And so I thank you for joining me today in this Metta meditation, and I invite you to join me again tomorrow and every day. I do this Metta meditation every day, 7 p.m. Central European Time. You'll find the live stream on this YouTube channel, Brightheart Meditation, and you're very welcome to join me in this meditation. And if anyone is interested to come to this center here in Hungary to learn to practice meditation, I leave something in the comment section below. And so I wish you all the very best, and I wish you the highest happiness, which is the happiness of peace.